What's up everyone, it's the Tryin with another coffee tutorial video. I just wanted to show you how to make a cup of drip coffee. Now this is one of the most basic coffee beverages you can give somebody, but it's still an amazing beverage to have for those that want just a regular cup of coffee. They don't necessarily need a lot of milk or anything like that. Some people like to drink it black, I personally do. And you have so many different types of beans to end up using over time that each cup does end up tasting a little bit different with those different beans. I am not going to show you what it looks like in a paper cup because you're not going to be able to see inside of this, but instead I'm going to show you inside of a glass. Now I would never serve drip in a glass because drip is always served hot. Never pour ice over drip. Do not ever make a hot beverage and pour it over ice for a customer. There's bacteria problems with that. There's a health code issue with that. Please don't do that. So if it's hot, serve it hot. If it's iced, serve it iced. If they want it remade, remake it. Do not ever pour it over ice for them. If they want a cold coffee, make an iced latte, make a cold brew. Just don't make it drip over ice. Anyways, when you get a cup, we're gonna follow the same procedure every time for how we make a beverage. We identified the cup and whether there's gonna be inclusions inside of it. If you need to put inclusions, you put that in next, like any syrup or sauce or condiments like stevia, Splenda. And I would always recommend to do it for the customer if they're willing to tell you what they want in it, because that way you can make the coffee ready for them and that they get that quality experience. So after the inclusions, if they ask for any extra espresso, that's when you put the espresso in. Then you need to put in the core of the beverage, which the core for this is going to be the drip coffee that we have here. I'm just using water so you can see what it looks like. After that, if they have any milk added, that's when you would add a couple ounces of milk into it, whether it's oat milk, almond milk, half and half, whole milk, or maybe your store has non-fat milk or something like that. And then if they ask for any toppings, like cinnamon powder, you would put that on top. And then you would, if it's to go, put the lid on, serve it to the customer. If not, you could serve it in the mug or whatever it is that you have for here. So, like I said, you get the cup, you put inclusions in, syrups, condiments, etc. Then you start putting drip in. Again, I'm just using water as an example. And we're gonna pretend that this needs half and half. So I'm gonna fill it most of the way, but I'm gonna leave a little bit of room for cream, right? And again, this would be if it's in a hot cup like this, or you gotta pretend like you would put it in a mug. So now that I have a little bit of room for cream, I'm gonna pour that cream in. If they ask for a topping like cinnamon powder, I'd put the cinnamon powder on top of that and then serve that to the customer. An important note about building beverages such as drip, after you add espresso, if there were any inclusions like sauce or sugar packets of any type in the core of drip, you should always stir them in. That way it's completely blended in there before you add that milk in. So I hope this has been helpful. If you had any questions, please let me know in the comments. If this brought you any value, please give a thumbs up. And please also subscribe to follow my journey on all the coffee stuff. And I hope that this helps many, many, many shops. See you next time.